Hello there, welcome to A-Level Film Studies at Thomas Rotherham College. Congratulations on obtaining your place with us. In this video, you will be introduced to the A-Level Film Studies course. We will be taking a look at the various components studied and their content, as well as the various assessment methods involved, along with taking a look at some past examples of student work. You will be introduced to the staff, as well as get an idea of where you can go with a qualification in film, including universities, careers or apprenticeships, as well as hearing testimonies from some of our ex-students. Don't forget, you can also follow the Media and Film Department on Instagram to see loads of examples of student work. You can follow us at TRC Media and Film. Film Studies is an academic and creative A-level in which you will study a diverse range of Hollywood films, both independent and mainstream, as well as British films, world cinema, silent cinema, documentary cinema and experimental cinema. You will learn to analyse how films create meaning for audiences through the use of film form and how they reflect and help to shape the society that made them. You will also have an opportunity to apply what you have learned to create either a short film or a screenplay and photo storyboard of your own creation. You can study both A-level film and A-level or BTEC media if you want to. They have lots of transferable skills. A-level film studies is split into 3 different components, each with a specific focus. We begin the first year by looking at Component 1, Varieties of Film and Filmmaking. In this component, you will learn about the language of film and how it is used to encode meaning into a variety of text. You will also study 6 films from 3 different eras of cinema, including Section A, Hollywood 1930 to 1990, in which you'll study 1 film from classic Hollywood and 1 film from new Hollywood. Section B, American film since 2005, in which you'll study 1 mainstream American film and 1 contemporary independent American film. And Section C, British cinema since 1995, in which you will study 2 films. You will study the films with regards to the following core study areas: film form, meaning and response, and social, cultural, political, historical and institutional context. You will also study the films with regards to some specialist study areas such as auteur, spectatorship, narrative and ideology. We'll then move on to Component 2, Global Filmmaking Perspectives. In this component you will study a more diverse and challenging approach to filmmaking, moving away from the comfort of American and British cinema, and studying more avant-garde approaches to filmmaking, including silent cinema, documentary cinema and experimental cinema. You will study 5 films from 4 different sections. Section A, Global Film, in which you'll study 1 European film and 1 film from outside of Europe. Section B is Documentary, Section C, Silent Cinema, and Section D, Experimental Cinema. You will study the films with regards to the following core study areas: film form, meaning and response, and social, cultural, political, historical and institutional context. You will also study the films with regards to some specialist study areas such as auteur, filmmaker theories, narrative and critical debates. Both Component 1 and 2 include an end-of-year exam which you will sit at the end of your second year. This is worth 70% of your overall grade. Component 3 is a practical component that involves the production of either a 5-minute short film or a screenplay for a 5-minute short film, accompanied with a digital storyboard over a 15-week period. As inspiration for your short films, you will also study a series of short films from acclaimed directors including David Lynch, Lynn Ramsey, Andrea Arnold and Park Chan-wook. This component will give you the chance to put into practice the filmmaking ideas you will have developed over the course and express them in creative and challenging ways. You will demonstrate your ability to construct shots and use film form to communicate meaning and create spectator response from your film, whether a short film or a screenplay. Component 3 is worth 30% of your overall grade. Now it's time to meet the Media and Film team. There are 3 members of staff in the Media and Film department. First up, Robert Venn. Rob teaches A-Level Film Studies, A-Level Media Studies in Year 2 of BTEC Creative Digital Media. He specialises in mass audio, visual media literacy, print design and video production. Secondly, Simon Carter. Simon teaches A-Level Film Studies, BTEC Creative Digital Media and Level 2 CTEC Media. Simon specialises in screenwriting, journalism and page layout and design. Finally, Brittany Cully. Britt is the lead technician in the media and film department. She specialises in film and video production and post-production. So, where can a qualification in media and film take you? There are so many different career pathways in the media and film industry in the UK, from animation or journalism to film and TV or print media. The opportunities are incredibly diverse. The UK creative industries is one of the largest employment sectors in the UK, with a value of over £111 billion a year, and is continuing to grow day by day, with the most successful sectors including IT, software and games, film and TV, and advertising. The rate of growth in the creative industries is almost double the UK average in other industries, which means the demand for talent is significant. An enormous 3.2 million jobs exist in the creative sector in the UK. That's 1 in every 11 jobs, with a massive 81,000 jobs added in 2018 alone, in roles spread across the country. The stereotype of most creative jobs being based in London is rapidly becoming a thing of the past, with more and more opportunities opening up across the country and around the world. There's never been a better time to get into the creative industries, but don't take our word from it. Let's hear from some of our ex-students. Charlotte Stanborough studied media at TRC, graduating in 2017. She went on to study journalism at Sheffield Hallam University, as well as working as a freelance journalist. Her work as a writer has given her the opportunity to produce content for a number of high-profile platforms, including BBC Radio Sheffield, Lift magazine and Expose magazine, which she interviewed Enter Shikari. Charlotte will be starting a PGCE course with a view to move into teaching. You can see more of her work on Twitter at cstanboroughjourno. Stephen Jones studied media and film, graduating in 2018. Steve now works as a freelance photographer based in Yorkshire, as well as working for a creative agency, Awesome. Steve's freelance work has allowed him to work on numerous different shoots, including weddings, the automotive industry and corporate events. He even returned to TRC to shoot the photographs for the college prospectus. You can see more of his work on his website, which you can find a link for in the description. Our alumni have found enjoyment in all aspects of the courses that we deliver, from key theoretical concepts to applying them creatively in a range of different practical pieces. You have the freedom to produce products that are to your own look and style, as well as developing essential skills that transfer into higher education and employment. Studying media and film at TRC is a great way to allow you to develop academically, personally and creatively. We have a strong sense of community not just in media and film but across the entire VAPM department, and we are passionate about our subject and are dedicated to ensuring you strive to achieve. So that's it. Welcome to the course, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to get in touch either via email, telephone or Instagram. We can't wait to get started.